Belle, where are you? Where are you up to right now? Me? I'm raring for a fight. Fight something fierce over here. I feel like I gotta have one, or else I'm going to go out of my mind. Seriously. I want to have a scrim. No, that's not it. More like a my brain's running way too fast for a mouth to catch up. I want your Digimon to spar off with my Vivi. And hey, that's it. Yeah, that's what I want. A match between you and me. But we can't have it. We can't have it just at any old place. We gotta be somewhere, to set the right mood for the occasion. I've got it. Let's do it in one of those memorable spots of yours. You know the one. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I'll go on head there. You better not make me wait long, because it'll be super important. I already filed in a case for your agency, so now you know, now you can't say no. See you there, alright? Alright? Yeah! Well then. Welcome back, Digimon CyberSleuth. And Kyoko's back in her old body. Ah, yes, a new case has been submitted to the office. For Digimon, I'd like you to take it. This case is a little tricky. It needs to be taken care of by a human. It's too much for a Digimon at heart, so I had to decide you should take care of it. You may choose to begin wherever you like, whenever you like. As always, check the whiteboard and then I'll have the client come over for a meeting. Okay, this is 7 cases. These are all unique and, well, important to us. Let's start off. Let's start off with Arata's mission. Boy A. I want to sell something from my past. The target is under 0. The purpose is revenge. We get a death barrier and a memory up from this. Let's start on this one. So you come along with, yeah. So you come along with me after all. Great. Thanks a lot, Bill. I mean it. There's only one thing I have in mind for us to do. And that's to go out and capture me a really strong Digimon. All the crap I've had to put up with lately has meant I'm short on new Digimon, and that's not good. Not in the least. Besides, I also have some revenge that I need to exact sooner rather than later. Huh? Let's get going, Belle. We're going to under 0. I'm sure you remember, but to get to under 0, we have to go through the Valhalla server. This won't be easy, but I trust you to get us through. I can count on you, right, Belle? Well, you heard the man. Time to go to under 0. Snag a home gate. Go back to base. Where are they going? I have no idea. That's by Arata when they're ahead of me. And here we are in under 0. So this mission specifically is for Arata's Mega Level Digimon. It's important, I assure you. Like I said a few episodes back, his partner followed him all the way here, and I have a feeling his partner hasn't left him. So, besides him getting his Mega Digimon finally, It's also a relatively good thing to point out of how Arata plays his battles. Remember, his partner's Infamon. Infamon has instant death stick, just due to his normal ability. So for this battle, we're going to be running into the main Digimon that only inflicts that status ailment. So we're going to bring Diana, Lotus, and Ho-Ho with us. And for this battle, I'll be touching upon some Royal Knight things, at least. I went with some Jude guys to take on Under Zero. We had been unstoppable even up until then. Nobody could beat us, adults, cops, nobody. We figured Under Zero would be the same, really, even with its reputation for being impregnable. But we hit a snag. When we got to the outer wall, the security Digimon showed up and kicked our asses. It was a complete and utter wash. Back then, we didn't even know anything about Digimon programs at all. We were only capable of doing analog hacking, which made us completely powerless to fight back. All we could do was grab our asses and run. Some of my buddies then went crazy from fear they felt here. Even the guys that were okay, they saw what they were up against and lost confidence in themselves. The whole thing made it vividly clear to us that we were little more than a pack of arrogant brats running wild. We let our pride get to us to a point where we bit off more than we could chew. The higher you rise, the further you fall, and all that. And one by one, people quit being hackers. It was the end of the legendary hacking group, Jude. I felt sorry for myself and hated to see it go. It sucked being powerless to stop them from leaving the team. I also had a constant fear in me I couldn't shake. Just remembering that time was enough to make me tremble in trauma. I don't want anyone seeing me like that. Well, so I tried to buck up and make it seem I was fine. That's why I see this as my revenge. I'll make that security Digimon power my own and finally rid myself of this regret. I'm not the punk-ass kid I once was back then. I'm better than that. Better than my past. Now come on, let's go. So you're still standing guard here. Cover me happy. It's nice to see you again. I don't. Who are you? Don't tell me you've forgotten now. Seems that I have. At the very least, you're not in my memory banks. I knew it. I mean, it makes sense. Why would you? You beat us all so fast. But I remember, hell, I could never forget you. I don't understand what it is that you're speaking of, but any intrusion will not be tolerated. Yes, of course. This is just how it went the first time, too. Seriously, this is great. Wouldn't have it any other way. You're perfect just the way you are. Not like you, though. I'm a changed man. My legs don't shake, and my mind's cleared up now. I've grown up. And I'm here to get my revenge for my friends. I'll kick your ass and march right on through. I won't lose this time, not my friend Belle at my side. So instead of going down the route of what I would assume preventing instant death, he went down the route of instituting instant death. We already know this is Nightmon, not that much of a father or some Digimon, and he won't be able to hit us with his instant kill. He won't be able to hit us with Berserker Sword. Because this is his whole strategy. He'll do zilch no matter what, because Ho-Ho on our side prevents it. This boss has essentially been neutered. And with the boss being neutered, it allows me to talk about something else. As we've seen in the previous episode, Kyoko is Alphamon. Alphamon, Omega, and in some parts, All Force, all have a special innate ability, making them unique from any other Digimon. This ability is, well, let's go to Omega, well, All Force, because All Force has nothing to do with the R2. All Force essentially regenerates quickly, and not on the regards of he's able to regenerate normally. He's able to regenerate faster than something's able to delete him. A certain Digimon that's able to get up to Ultra level wasn't able to kill him, even though its specialty was killing. He wasn't able to kill All Force just due to the fact that All Force would heal himself faster than he could delete him. So with that stasis, it brings up the point that All Force is essentially nigh immortal upon natural means. Thankfully, he's on our side. Second off, let's start off with Omega. Where Omega stands, Omega has two innate abilities. One, very funnily enough, is to see into the future. He has clairvoyance. A very terrifying type of clairvoyance where he's able to see a few seconds into the future and react accordingly to counter any attacks that would essentially damage him. A very scary trait to have on a Digimon like that, eh? As well as the Gray Sword. Gray Sword holds in a very special program referred to as All Delete. When the world needs to be reset, sometimes begrudgingly, Omega is the one that often does it. All Delete deletes everything. It's able to delete Aegis, it's able to delete continents. Anything that Omega would find as a threat, he's able to delete with ease. But thankfully, Omega uses this sparingly just due to the fact of how powerful it is and how much of a mess it could make if constant use is used. Now we have revive. Oops, that's my bad. Now we have Alpha. Alpha's unique, even though being essentially the throneless king, being the Digimon that rules over all Royal Knights, to the point that, in this case, her ability, especially made to counter the Knights, herself being referred to as a Hermit Warrior and such, becomes a scary thing to realize that her ability is rewind. She's able to rewind anything. So any situation that would have had us essentially dead to rights, Kyoko would be able to easily turn back time and prevent us from being killed. This becomes even scarier when she herself mentions that she had to restart from zero and go back to Mega level again, where she has all of her powers. She best bet could have had us die repeatedly just due to her stupid antics, and she would reset time every single death to make sure we came out on top. The scary thing about Kyoko, as well as Alpha is the real leader, he's able to beat down Omega, even if Omega is able to see into the future. Because Omega can only see a solid future, not if the future's changed. So it becomes a game of you may able to say, I'm able to hit you and you'll panic. You may have thought I wouldn't have hit you, but I still hit you. Want to keep on going? It becomes very interesting, essentially. With that said and done, Nightmon is dead. Oh, Nightmon has been deleted. And Arata is now able to focus on himself. We'll take care of power energy. And we'll take off Sonic Void. Guy elements. You know what? I feel at peace now. I've probably been a burden to you guys with the Digimon I've kept with me up until now. But now that I got this guy, I think I can go on with you all. I want to see this thing through to the end. Don't make me say it. Seriously? Damn it. Didn't I tell you before? Quit with the staring already. Jeez. With that done, Arata now has Diaboromon as his partner. I think with that, the case is closed now, so thanks. I'm going to stay here a little longer and think, if that's alright with you. Yeah, with that said and done, Arata now has his Mega level, Diaboromon. A very, very, very terrifying Digimon. Is it export? Get the hell out of here. Extremely terrifying Digimon, who excels at killing things quickly. Yeah, that's Arata's stick, instant death. And now we have all of our friends at max level essentially. I take it the boys' rite of passage is over now. The final phase is at hand now. Hope there ain't lingering regrets once it's over. Okay, let's handle another one. Let's see Dr. Datamon. It's time to help him with his final experiment. Off to hospital we go. Yes, Alphamon's able to rewind time and Omega's able to see the future. Terrifying combination if you ask me. With the others, they all have their particular abilities and all that. All of them are at least unique, and we're going to be dealing with some of them soon. Hi, thank you for coming here, Detective. I am Datamon. People refer to me as Dr. Datamon out of respect. I've introduced myself 3 times now? Well, I always introduce myself, that's sort of my thing. This time, as you well know, I need your assistance in testing out this newly perfected medicine. Here it is. Data... Please, don't worry. This time there has been no mistake, and it's a genuine article. My most recent one. What do you want me to do with this? Oh, okay. Please wait. I understand that their desire to rush to the results as quickly as possible. Please allow me to explain carefully. There's a Digimon in the digital space called Rust-Tyrannon. Recently, I discovered a deadly disease. It causes the victim to lose control and go on a rampage against its will. But surely, with the amazing ingredients that you have managed to produce, my knowledge and skills, this medicine should be most effective. I'll do my best to get those ingredients. Of course, it was right decision to trust this to you, detective. You have a strong sense of justice, perfect for being my assistant. Next, perhaps you would like me to teach you the basics of preparing medicine. But would it be impossible to train you as a doctor? Your chosen craft is that of a detective. Okay, this time I'll come along too. I would like to see the effects of the medicine firsthand. But you should know before we go, I don't plan on going far from this dungeon. So if you go too far, you can find me back here waiting for you. We have to make sure Rust-Tyrannon doesn't get away. Shall we go? So yeah, Rust-Tyrannon is within this area. Okay, now let's check every path here to try and find him. He's now over here. But doing this to help Rust-Tyrannon from going berserk, even though I have one in my party. Nothing over here. Even though I have Rust in my party, it's actually kind of funny. Arata's ready. Nokia's ready. Yeah. We're almost at the end of our adventure. Kaizen is across from us. We could, you know, float or jump, or somebody can throw me up there. It'll be much easier. But yeah, we're almost at the end of our adventure. We've been doing this for a while. And I don't regret a single thing. Wait. We're walking to death there. Crania. Garga. Ho. Yeah, we got rock. Okay, let's get going. Seems like he's starting to go crazy. Must stop this at once. Please help me. Within the normal game, with people, with some people not knowing how, well, not knowing that Rust-Tyrannon is in the game, as well as the other new edition, this will be the first time seeing him as a special boss. A very welcoming fight, in all honesty. But Rust-Tyrannon has the same flaws that normal Tyranno has. Extremely bulky in every aspect except magic. So if you can use magic, use magic. Physical defense is his bread and butter. So hitting him with magic is his sore spot. Quick, give Rust-Tyrannon the medicine. He threw Damon's trauma medicine into Rust-Tyrannon's mouth. So? Huh? How are you guys? You're going crazy, Rust. The exact reasons are yet unclear. but your illness appears to first make you fatigued, and then causes you to rampage. So this medicine is assigned to restore your stamina. Okay, the medicine seems to work. I see. You're the famous Digimon. Thank you for helping me. The medicine is amazing. If we got rid of the pain I've been feeling, I feel like I'm bursting with energy. My body feels so light. Indeed, I've done pretty well with this. Of course, Platinum Sugumon's thing was very effective. Huh? Platinum Sugumon's thing is very effective in repairing body functions. Wow, isn't it amazing how useful excrement can be, Detective? So, what I just drank a second ago, that came out of Platinum Sugumon's body. When you say thing, you mean it's... Ah, that's right. Huh? Did I say something strange? Thing? I just drank Platinum Sugumon's thing? Oh, Detective, I just remembered some urgent business. You need to convince him, please. You've got to do it. You knew about the thing that was in this medicine? Oh, I did collect it after all. What did you say? What the hell were you thinking? Yeah, it ain't over, and we gave him a power boost. I knew that thing would come back to bite us in the ass, but no. He's still damaged from the last fight. Don't worry. But I assume that would come back to bite us in the ass. But don't worry, we'll shut you down and shut you up. No worries about that. Eek. Magic is all you need. He doesn't inflict any of his sassy elements, thankfully. And let's let Craniumon finish this off. That was just awful. It's not that I lost you. The annoying thing is that your stupid poop medicine worked. I can fight much better now. So, I suppose it's the power of Platinum Sugumon's thing. What the medicine is made from doesn't matter. It worked. Sorry for getting angry at you guys. I should really go and apologize to Digimon later, too. No worries. I'll be pissed off too if the medicine I was being given was shit. Legitimate shit. Ah, you're back. That was tough. I'm really sorry, but I had to go. I had a very urgent business, and there was nothing I could do. Don't lie to me. I'm sorry. I had to give someone a case of the medicine. Please forgive me. Anyway, let's just be grateful that this new medicine works. The next step is to package the product for retail and all. I'm not sure how long that will take, but I'll give it my best shot. Detective, you'll have to help me out numerous times now. With this, you'll be able to help any Digimon. I want to thank you for all your help. However, with this particular medicine, it's probably best if we don't go announcing the ingredients to the whole world. Obviously, you dumbass. Alright then. Oh, this was a strange excursion. Okay. Nakano. Nakano. That's how it's pronounced. It's not Nanako. Nakano. Ugh, jeez. With that being said, once we hand in this case. It's thanks to the warmth and generosity of others that people in Digimon alike can keep going. That's how I feel. We still got a lot to do. With that done, we only have 2, 3, 4. We have 4 cases left. Then we go on to special cases. Arena's challenge isn't the only special case, but I'll explain that in the next episode. So, that's said and done. Hope you join me next time. So, I'll see you all then.